Hi, this is Bail from Mind, Body, Spirit Yoga, and I'm bringing you another training session where I'll talk about how to heal the fifth chakra, and I'll provide 5 practical steps to help begin this process. Have you noticed the quality of your conversations lately? What do you talk about with others? Is your speech limited to superficial matters, or is there a depth to them? Do your words and the words of your social circle bring a contraction to your energy or an expansion? This matters to throat chakra healing. Vishuddha, the fifth chakra, translates from the Sanskrit as purification or cleansing, and relates to the health of our self-expression, personal truth, and integrity. The lower chakras have prepared us for survival, safety, stability, and connection. And when we meet the solar plexus and heart centers, we've learned to align with our inner faith and power and cultivate love and compassion for self and others. As we move to Vishuddhi, as it is also known, situated at the base of the throat, the energy allows us to express our self-knowledge, beliefs, values, our deepest truths, especially through our creative ability. The fifth chakra is governed by Akash, the ether element, which is to do with space and is associated with a sky blue color. The hue often depicted by the Hindu god Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, and also the one who upholds dharma, or righteousness. The energy is to do with being in alignment with our life path, speaking the words that stem from our heart and taking right action based on our feelings. The fifth element and chakra oversee the functioning of the organs in and around the throat, regulating function of the thyroid gland, health of the mouth, including gums and teeth, the esophagus, the vocal cord, the upper spine, ears, shoulder, and arms. It provides a channel for the flow of our Shakti, creative life force energy, enabling us to express ourselves through writing, singing, painting, dancing, any kind of art that provides a channel for our connection to the divine source within. Purity is the theme here, the purity of our mental body, our thoughts and visions. The dream state is influenced by Vishuddhi. The more we are in our integrity with ourselves, with our words and thoughts aligning, the more clarity we gain towards our subconscious desires. The throat chakra is the first of the spiritual centers, and so this is the point of energy where we aspire for higher knowledge and wisdom in order to communicate and share it authentically. Fifth chakra people make great teachers for this reason. From the Vedic point of view, astrologically, Mercury and Jupiter rule here, bringing themes of communication, creativity, and expansion. Jupiter is the guru, the teacher, a sattvic or pure planet, whereas Mercury is a mischief maker. He is the archetype of the trickster, neither pure or impure. In mythology, he travels as a diplomat between the gods and the demons, and therefore we can have just as much trouble speaking our truth and aligning with our inner purity in this region. Our ability to communicate our needs can deteriorate. We may even be dishonest and resort to gossiping to avoid confrontation or getting to the truth of our matters. A person with a strong throat chakra is confident expressing herself through speech and is assertive. She can express clear boundaries and uphold them, since she stays true to her needs and personal well-being. She is surrounded by thriving connections, people that honor her creative self-expression and authenticity. And in turn, she's a good listener, listening being the other side of communication. And therefore, she shows patience and empathy for the other. She bears an open and honest personality and stands firm in what she believes. There is clarity in her speech because her mind is not clogged by toxicity. A person with a weak throat chakra often complains due to constant negative thinking and therefore does not take responsibility for her thoughts, emotions, or actions. creativity may be stifled, and she finds it hard to remain in her integrity. She is afraid to express her thoughts and feelings out of fear of how her communication might be received. There is a distrust towards her inner voice, and she doesn't listen to it or take its advice. She's likely unaware of how to listen to it or express her inner voice, and holds in her emotions as a result. Her social group may consist of energy vampires because of her inability to establish clear boundaries. Health issues around this unbalanced energy include chronic sore throats, tonsillitis, earaches and infections, thyroid issues, and neck and shoulder pain. As highly sensitive and empathic souls, one of our major challenges is dealing with confrontation. We hate it because we're so sensitive to negativity. This aversion can lead us to avoid expressing our truth and deepest needs. We often end up saying yes when really we want to say no, leading us to run out of energy to actually offer our gifts as sensitive beings. We must practice handling and resolving conflict in order to walk our path as creators, teachers, and healers. Our voice, truth, and wisdom is very much needed in this world, and so the sooner we practice strengthening this chakra through honoring our thoughts and feelings and matching our words with our actions, the sooner we teach others who we are and where we stand, and the quicker we align with our purpose. Here are 5 practical steps to remove throat chakra blockages and bring this energy into greater harmony. Number 1 is sound therapy. Sing or hum, chant Om, the sound of creation. Or practice Brahmari or bumblebee breath, which is very therapeutic. To do this, close your eyes and press your thumbs to your ears to shut off the sound. Take a deep breath and exhale through the nose, making a humming or buzzing sound from the back of your throat. Laughter is also great for the 5th chakra. Alternatively, practicing silence can be powerful to purify toxicity if you've consumed too much mental and physical noise. Number 2, visualize the color blue through meditation. Sit comfortably, lengthen your spine to encourage chakra alignment, and start to imagine a sky blue hue around your throat. Expand this energy into a protective ball of light. Hold it there as you imagine a feeling of cleansing and healing. Eat foods that are pigmented blue or purple and go through a mini detox, eating fresh vegetables like eggplant, purple cabbage and potato, asparagus, and fruits like blueberries, blackberries, grapes, and plums. Number 3, do these breath control techniques. Ujjayi pranayam, or breath of victory, is a heating breath which soothes the throat. To do this, exhale through the nose as you seal your lips and constrict the back of the throat, making the sound of the ocean. In Sinhasan, lion's pose, practice lion's breath, which cultivates your inner warrior and the confidence to express your energy. The facial expression here, with the tongue extended, works to release tension around the jaw and the neck and stretches the surrounding muscles. Number 4, practice these Hatha Yoga postures to open up Vishuddhi and allow energy to flow. Do basic neck and shoulder rolls. Practice seated cat and cow, the fish pose, plow pose, and the shoulder stand. Number 5 is a writing exercise. So grab a hold of your journal now and answer these questions for clarity and cleansing at your throat chakra. You may pause the audio between the questions. The first one: what are my top 10 values? The next question: have I been speaking and acting in a way that is in alignment with these personal truths? And the next question: where and how am I expressing them? The next question: in which situations have I been oppressing my speech? And what is the underlying reason? And the final question is: what do I consider to be my highest truth and the mission that drives me? Thank you for listening to my Chakra Healing series. Subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon. Next week we move on to the 6th chakra, known as the third eye, and I'll provide another 5 steps for your awakening.